for
I
sponsoring the
have not
stream.
done a limiting instruction. If you want me to do it, I will try to do it, but I don't know what a limiting instruction would say. It gets very complicated because of the way that the case is charged with all the overt acts. This is not an overt act, so it's better than like the statement of Mr. Kendrick, let's say, or the guilty plea of Mr. Kendrick or Mr. Ryan, but
it's still
very hard to imagine somebody.
No, I mean, yes, if we need to come up with some kind of a limiting, if this evidence is going to come in the way that it's been discussed, I think we need to come up with a limiting instruction that is appropriate to give. And we need to, if Griffin's our first witness, we need to do it in the next 10 minutes.
He's our second witness, Your Honor.
Okay, well, still, we're going to be, I don't know that anybody's going to have the luxury of being able to focus on a limiting instruction once we start the trial for the day. So
Shout out to Cubby
if
Bear.
somebody can come up with something now, that would be wonderful.
We should
Yes, Your Honor.
Ashley today.
Mr.
and her
Healy
client
was
in court.
Oh, Ashley Merchant's in there?
Yeah, she should be there today.
Well, Your Honor, we join in the objection, and we don't think that a limiting instruction is going to be able to fix the issue. So I just want to make sure, for the record, we object to this.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, I will work on crafting a limiting instruction that I think for the sake of both defense and state should be brief, because what he's stating, if that limiting, because he's not directly stating anything against any defendant in the courtroom, he's discussing people who are not in this courtroom that the state believes are not friends or part of in any way, shape, or form, any defendant in this case. I don't know what exactly would be gleaned against another defendant from what I'll be asking.
Okay, well, I mean, you, the state, must be presenting it for some reason to try to establish your story of why these defendants are guilty of the crimes with which they're charged, or you wouldn't be presenting it. So,
Yes, Your Honor.
I mean, that being the case, and I think it is to show your theory of the back and forth between the whomever rival gangs.
Correct, Your Honor.
And so that concept, this tends to further develop and further establish that concept. And so if there isn't a limiter, then it gets considered against everybody. So there definitely needs to be some kind of a limiting instruction. And if it's not sufficient to let the jurors know what to do and not do, then, I mean, it has to be. Otherwise, we can't let the evidence come in this way.
Yes, Your Honor. I will work on finding a
Okay.
limiting
So
instruction.
how
to provide
long is our first witness going to take?
Your Honor, I believe that first witness should be 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
At
Thanks.
least is my
Okay.
prediction.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll take that witness and then take an early break and figure out the limiting instruction. Okay. Are we ready for the jury?
Let's do it.
And is
Let's
there
do
going to
it.
be any objection to the, I guess it's what, 20 you said, photos on the wreck itself? Now that one has been taken out? That was the only one that there was objection to, I guess.
No objection
All
on
right.
this, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get the jury. You have your witness?